Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. I wanted to show you all the cards that I made for my card swap this month. Actually, they don't even have to be finished and sent out until the 25th, but for some strange reason, I got an idea in my head and finished them all up a few days ago. I told my friend who hosted that it must have been a Christmas in July miracle. So I'm now a month ahead. I just hope I can stay that way. So I'm going to put 2 links down below for the tutorials that I looked at for how to do this card. We had to do a split negative card, which I had never done before, and I think one of the reasons I started early was because it requires a little bit of measuring, and anything that involves, you know, numbers and math, I'm not real crazy about. But this ended up turning out pretty well. So I wanted to use this stamp set that I got from Stampendous. This is from their Jumbo line, and they have a whole line of these and they're fantastic. And this one I'd seen at Michael's for a while and just didn't know how I was going to use it, but I just had to have it. So this is the Clean Jumbo Peony set, which always cracks me up every time I say it because it just sounds like pee on me. Yes, I'm not a flower person. I say pee on me instead of peony. But anyway. So I use this to make my cards, and I'm going to kind of do a little demo about how I did it, but it's not a full-on tutorial because I'm running out of battery life and space on my SD card here. So let me show you the cards first. And with a split negative, you're always going to have enough to make 2 cards when you're done. So this is what I came up with. And as you can see, and it's alternated because, like I said, you get 2 cards out of each couple images that you stamp. So let me show you what I did. I needed 8 cards, so I cut 4 pieces of white cardstock and 4 pieces of black, and I cut them all 6 by 6 because this stamp is about 5.5 inches at the widest point. So I cut 6 by 6 pieces of paper. I'm just using one of the cards here as an example. And then I always use a mouse pad, and I took my Stamp-A-Majig just as a guide for my the mount that I have here. This is the Mega Mount by Impression Obsession, and I love it because it's curved. And I wanted to use this, even though this is kind of a precise technique, I still wanted to be able to use this. So with the Stamp-A-Majig, that helped me a little bit. So I lined up my Stamp-A-Majig at the corner, lined up my paper in the corner here, and then inked the stamp up really well with Versamark. Then I lined the edge of the mount up here in the corner, lined the top edge up with the top of the paper, and then just stamped. Then obviously I embossed all the white flowers with black embossing powder and all the black ones with white embossing powder. When I was done with that, let's say I had a black embossed flower on here. Since this was 6 by 6, I just cut the paper at 3 inches so that I had two sides that were even. Then I took some more additional pieces of 6 by 6 paper, and then I mounted my images to it. So let's say I had the black half over here and the white half over here. I glued them on to another 6 by 6 piece of paper, and then I cut around the image. And so then I had this big flower that was half black and half white. Then I made a card that was 6 by 6 square and glued on 2 pieces of paper, a 3-inch piece in white and a 3-inch piece in black, and then I simply mounted this big flower that I cut out on the top using foam tape. As you see, it's raised up just a little bit. And then it just needed a little something, so I used the Enamel Accents by Ranger and put 5 dots of those in each corner. And that's it. And it was really a lot easier than I thought it would be, and it came out like so bold and so graphic, and I just really like it. I'm usually a girl that really loves color. I'm not too much into the whole black and white thing, but I really, really love the way this came out. And we have friends getting married next month, and their colors are black and white. So I'm definitely keeping the one that I get back in the swap for their wedding. And then on the inside, I just finished it off really quick with some Memento Tuxedo black ink, and I just inked a part of the stamp and stamped it down here in the corner. So that's it. It's actually a much easier technique than it seems like for those of you who might be a little intimidated by it like I was. So give it a try, and keep an eye out for these Stampendous jumbo stamps. I know Michaels has a few sets. There's also a rose that's out that I want to get, but I don't think Michaels has that, so I'll have to find it online. So thanks everyone for watching, and I said I hope you like this. And they look really good too when you line them all up and you kind of alternate them. Just look really cool. So that's it everyone. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.